Justin Trudeau wants this cabinet, his cabinet, to be different.
A cabinet that looks like Canada.
With a different, more prominent role, too. More decision-making, Trudeau says.
This is going to be a period of slight adjustment for a number of people in the political world.
Some of those big decision-makers, though, are political rookies. Take the minister often thought to be the most important, finance.
I, William Francis Morneau.
Bill Morneau knows big business. He ran a human resources firm based in Toronto that employs thousands. And he saw firsthand that economic issues played a big role in this campaign.
We hear an awful lot about people being concerned about jobs.
Now it falls to him to keep all those liberal economic commitments in place while Canada copes with the shock of challenges like the price of oil and waning demand from China. Then there's the defense minister, Harjit Singh Sajan.
This is just step one.
The first Sikh commanding officer in Canada's military. His family came from India when he was 6. He went on to become a Vancouver cop before serving in Bosnia and Afghanistan. He certainly knows adversity.
Having to carry your wounded soldiers off the battlefield, not just wounded, but ones that have been killed, and place them on a helicopter, nothing prepares you for that.
Canada's most prominent military mission now, the fight against ISIS. Sajan will have to deal with the withdrawal of Canadian jets from the American-led fight and perhaps changes to how Canada contributes in other ways, like military advisors. Jody Raybould is the new Justice Minister. She's a former Crown Prosecutor and Regional Chief of the BC Assembly of First Nations.
I, Jody Raybould.
She'll now have to help craft a new law dealing with doctor-assisted suicide, as well as taking on legalizing marijuana. Then there's Mckenna, a lawyer who has advised the United Nations and led a non-profit organization. She's a minister with a new, longer title, Minister of the Environment and Climate Change.
Canadians expect their government to be responsible around climate change.
Just a month from now, she'll face the challenge of hashing it out with all 13 provincial and territorial leaders, and on the world stage, no less, as Canada aims to set new emissions targets at that Paris climate conference. That political inexperience showed tonight. While all the cabinet ministers came out and spoke with journalists, no one had much of anything to offer yet about how they would get the job done.
Well, I'm very enthusiastic to actually talk to the Deputy Minister and the Chief of Defence Staff and learning about our file.
I'm looking forward to departmental briefings.
I haven't had a chance to be briefed yet.
I think there are going to be lots of exciting challenges ahead.
I really want to concentrate on the fact that this is a great day.
But a day with a lot of work ahead. Now, one interesting and potentially important thing to pay attention to, the titles that these ministers have and what it's supposed to say about this government's priorities. So I mentioned Mckenna getting climate change added to her title. The Minister for Immigration and Citizenship is also the Minister for Refugees. There are ministers for families and children and persons with disabilities. And Aboriginal Affairs is becoming Indigenous Affairs. A change that is apparently meant to reflect the title that many Indigenous people themselves prefer. Peter?
All right, Catherine, thanks very much.